Veronica Keane, channeling Montague Keane, July 15, 2018. What you saw in London during Mr. Trump's visit was the cabal in action. You saw how they control the masses, most of whom had no idea why they were marching. You saw how easy it was to whip up anti-Trump propaganda. It was particularly sad for me to observe, as I belonged to the old school, where good manners were observed. One can get one's point across without descending to such disgraceful behavior. As a deceased Englishman, may I extend my sincere apologies for the behavior of some of the British people during Mr. Trump's visit to London. Trump went to London to put in motion plans that will improve the lot of humanity. These plans had to be discussed with the Queen and Mrs. May. Mr. Trump, may I congratulate you in achieving what you set out to achieve. The Queen publicly displayed her acceptance of Mr. Trump by signaling that he could walk in front of her. This is normally never done. The Queen also invited him to stand in the middle, she on one side, Melania on his other. They did not bow to the Queen. This told us everything about the visit. Humanity should wake up to what you achieved for us. Hopefully, people will learn to see what is in front of their eyes and not blindly accept what the cabal tells them. This side of life and the Alliance is proud of you, Donald Trump, thank you. The cabal learned an important lesson from Trump's visit to London. They cannot deter him from doing what he has set out to do. You saw the cabal showing its face in condemnation of him. They cannot stop him, though they had all their lackeys doing all in their power to do so. Trump wants peace and he wants humanity to learn to live in peace. The cabal, throughout history, has pitted one group against another. They thrive on war, fear, and the spilling of blood that they drink during their depraved ceremonies. You can no longer close your eyes to this barbaric behavior. You are surrounded by it. Such practices can no longer be permitted to continue. Mr. Trump is the only leader dealing with this problem. We, on this side of life, are deeply grateful to him for showing such courage in dealing with this terrible problem. The energies are changing, releasing more and more information every day. Those within the cabal are scared, desperately trying to hold on to power. All that was used to hold people under control is now being exposed, and many of you are stepping into the powerful beings of light that you are. You are powerful, the cabal is not. The only difference between you is that they hold the money and you do not. Soon, all money will be abolished, as it is not needed for the survival of man. Everything you require will be available to you without the exchange of money. All these changes are on your doorstep, specially prepared for this time. All you need to do is mentally prepare yourself to accept them. Everything the cabal has put in place was intended to cause hardship and strife. Your suffering gives them great joy. All that is about to change. All it will take is for you to say, "No, I will not comply with my own downfall." Pathetic humans think that the cabal will look after them. I can assure you that it will not happen, as they despise you. It takes courage to speak out in support of humanity. It is God's will that humanity survives, and we, on this side of life, will do everything possible to ensure that your world is once again the haven it once was before it was invaded. Courage is called for, the courage to be who you are and to be proud of who you are. Remember that the people that you are encouraged to look up to, are the very people who plan to destroy you. Be careful not to go against God's plan, as you will answer for your actions when you pass. Nothing is hidden, all is exposed. Be strong, know your path, and be confident that you will succeed in removing all that is corrupt from the earth. Together, you will sail through the transition. You would not be on earth at this time if you could not handle it. Think of the future that you will create. All that you dreamed that it could be, and much more. All that has divided humanity will be removed, exposed for what it is, not for what it pretended to be. One day you will all say thank you to Donald Trump for allowing himself to be instrumental in bringing the transition about. Prepare your body for the transition. Eat as much fruit and vegetable as you can that has been grown organically. Water is important, so get good quality water and use it to clear out all that is negative from your body. Fresh air, without chemtrails, ask your governments why they are spending your money to kill you with their chemtrails. Surely this proves without doubt that your governments do not look after you. Being prepared mentally is very important. Know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the transition will happen. In fact, it is happening. All crimes against humanity are being exposed every day. You are beginning to see things as they are, not as you were told they are. The corrupt have nowhere to hide. They find themselves at the mercy of humanity. I say to them, be sure your sins will find you out. You will be exposed. Many will cease to exist. This is not a game. It is very real. Certain people were chosen to help bring all this about. They suffer much at the hands of the corrupt and their lackeys. Going against your own kind is never a good idea, as you pay dearly in the end. You will all die one day and face what you have done. There is no escape. You will answer for your actions, that you can be sure of. Let your soul, the very essence of who you are, be your guide, as you move forward into the light of the higher dimensions. The corrupt will return, as was written, from whence they came, never again to return to earth. Those who sold their souls will go too. Such is the high price for fame and fortune. This is between you and God. No religion is involved, as they are all based on lies. You have no choice, you must face the reality of your situation. You are the result of the decisions you made, whether willingly or not. The time is now, to face the decisions you made in your life on earth. My dear, now you know the truth. It has shocked you to learn the depths the cabal will go to, in order to prevent the mission. They will answer both in this life and in the next for their actions. They are playing a dangerous game and they will not succeed. My dear, we work with you, always at your side. Your adoring, Monty. Message from Dave McCann. My deep gratitude is extended to all who have reached out to me. It means so much to me. Please pray for me. Pray that those people that I should be able to trust, are honest with me and support me. This is a very delicate time. Truth and trust must prevail. Contact details. Dave McCann. MJ03A Pod 11. Booking number, 162-1184. Prisoner ID, 707-6771. P.O. Box 872. Fresno, California 93712 USA. Justice for Dave McCann. Irishman framed in California, legal expenses fundraising with Go-Get funding. Website, the Montague Keene Foundation. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe.